John Barron.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in opposition to this motion and in support of my Prime Minister, essentially for two reasons. The first, Mr. Speaker, is that there is more than a whiff of arrogance in this motion. Too many Remain MPs in this place will use any device to try to block Brexit. There are honourable members, Remain members, but I'm afraid there's too many who are not. And the decision was delegated by this place to the people to make their decision, and they made that decision very clearly. Now, we've been kicking this can down the road for 3 years, and to many outside this Westminster bubble, enough is enough. And I would remind the House that the majority of colleagues and members who are going to support the motion tonight voted in favour of triggering Article 50. And what Article 50 said, very simply, is that we would be leaving the EU with or without a deal. Now, we have twice extended that timeline, and that is why people outside this place are getting very frustrated with many colleagues here tonight. But apart from the arrogance, Mr. Speaker, I also think this decision is ill-informed. It will make a bad deal more likely. Anyone who has negotiated in business or with any organisations, if the other side believe you're not prepared to walk away, it will make for a worse deal. It's a simple fact of life. Most of us in this place prefer a good trade deal to no deal. But the guaranteed way of getting a bad deal is to take no deal off the table. And for the business people in this House, and for many who have negotiated deals, they will understand that. But I also believe, Mr. Speaker, it's ill-informed from an economic point of view. No deal has been derided without examining actually a lot of the economic facts. Time does not allow here now for that to be undertaken, and too many people are talking anyway, so they wouldn't hear the points, Mr. Speaker. But what I would suggest is that people reflect on the fact that half of the EU's top 10 trading partners trade on WTO no-deal terms outside the EU, with parties outside the EU. It's a simple fact of life. I will give way.